Hey everybody, Brett from 582 Motorsports here again. Worked hard over the weekend, got the shed finished, so I thought I'd just give you a run through of the finished product. We'll start at this end. We got just a cupboard with all the aerosols and packs and stuff, bolts and screws and nuts and washers and copper washers and rubber plugs, and you got some fluids and some tools down the bottom. Place to keep the stands, TV, another nut rack, nuts and washers, and a lot of old stuff. That's good, comes in handy. Some Loctite and stuff up here. Sealant compound, grease, torch. I've got some photos of my racing exploits. Got to get some more printed up. Some tools up. T-bars, always come in handy. Allen keys. It's a little set of screwdrivers. Whiteboard. As you can see, got 325 needs a couple of little bits. R1 needs some more. Some memorabilia, guys. Casey Stone and Mick Doohan, probably the two greatest guys to come out of Australia. We got some more memorabilia. These Brute Force Racing was when we were racing the drag car and the drag bike. That was my father's shirt, my father's race suit, or the top of his race suit. So it's nice to have it up there. Mountain Man. Do yourself a favour, guys, if you want to get to a great event. You're in Queensland, or when COVID finishes, and we can all travel again pretty freely, do yourselves a favour. Get up to Mountain Man Motocross event up at Toowoomba. It's absolutely awesome. 2 days of racing, vintage stuff on Saturday, sidecars, motocross sidecars, and all the modern stuff on Sunday. A lot of pros get up there. I've done it myself 4 times, and it was unbelievable. A couple of last 2 years, I've done 3 classes up there, 125, 250s, and over 35s I've done, and it's absolutely amazing event. A couple of my shirts. This shirt was signed by Ricky Carmichael, Jeff Emig, and Jeff Stanton from the Ricky Carmichael University event that was held when he came to Australia a few years ago. I went to the Appin one. The blokes were just amazing. Ricky Carmichael, like the nicest guy you'll ever meet, and just a pleasure to meet all of them. This other one, this was when I had a sponsor, a little clothing company, so they made that up for me. They'd done fantastic shirts and singlets and stuff like that, so they were great to deal with. Toolboxes. This one is mostly tools. This is the top chest I take away on race days or just ride days. Bottom chest is full of parts. It's all Yamaha stuff. Some special tools, piston pin pullers, flywheel pullers. The clutch there for the 325, clutch there for the 380. That is very shortly going to be done. Actually, that swing arm over there, that is going to the powder coaters tomorrow. That is for the KTM. Full of parts. This is 325 pistons, bearing kits, wheel bearing kits. This is all stuff for the 380, so spokes, chain rollers. So we've got plenty of parts ready to go. A couple more tools, just straight cup lanyards, MX Store lanyards. More stuff, case splitters, rubber mallets, some air filters, some manuals, tool for blowing out dints in your two-stroke exhaust. I just got that off eBay, and it was it's been good. I can't fault it. I know a lot of cheap stuff's off eBay, but I've used it a couple of times and can't fault it, to be honest. Yeah, this is the mediocrity wall, the wall of mediocrity. Oyster Bay. This is 2005, 2006. This has only been racing for a couple of years. I didn't start racing until I was 20, so 2000. So that was, Oyster Bay. This is one of the first clubs I raced with. Third place overall for 2005. A couple of event trophies. Second place 2006. What was this one? Clubman All Powers. Third place overall 2017, and third place over 35 Clubman for 2007. Raced 2 classes that year. I think he's the only one that year to race 2 classes and get on the podium overall for both classes. Over 35 Clubman first place champion for the year. So that was a very, for over 35 Clubman, that was very hard fought. I had a couple of good battles with a couple of good blokes in the club. Very hard racing that year. 2-stroke cup vets over 35s. Second place, that one by there's third over 35s. Cessnock, a lot of you guys know Cessnock up that the Newcastle way. Pretty good talent coming out of that place. That was C-grade lights, 2015. I was in my 30s. Got second overall. So I'd count that as a pretty good effort, racing against guys in their 20s. And that was on a 2000 model YZ250. I had a few years off, had children, broke a shoulder, had surgery, 2007, 2014. Got back into riding 2014 on just an old bike for a bit of fun. Wasn't planning to get back into racing, but ended up racing 2015. C-grade lights. Second overall for the couple of event 4th and 5th from Oakdale. Chad Reed, we all know who that bloke is without saying too much. This is just all gear. This is the gear cupboard, so keep it all away. My sound blaster. This is a little bit of a bigger kind of fabrication table. I've got a couple of projects, cleaning parts, blasting parts. So wash bay. Everyone's kind of seen a little bit of it. Drill press, a grinder, linear polisher. I do have another stand on the way. This is just all parts racking. There's KDM stuff down the end. There's tools, there's wiring, there's handlebars. Anyone want some handlebars? Hit me up for some handlebars. I've got a lot sitting there. Spare set of rims for a YZ. There's car stuff down the end. There's drag car stuff. This set of leathers, I went for a skid down the drag track at the end of the drag straight. Had a braking issue. Ended up going for a tumble at probably about 180, 200 kilometres an hour. I came away with 3 little grazes. One was here. One was there. It went right through, and one was on my hand where my gloves went through. So leathers, protective gear, always worth the money. I've got this one up here. 2-stroke cup at Wollongong. This event, 2-stroke cup and Mountain Man, I would say are the 2 best events you'll ever want to do on the east coast of Australia. I was involved in helping to run and plan the last 3. The first one I wasn't. I come on board for the last 3. I was a tinsy tiny little percentage of running that event, but I do feel very proud for being part of that event. 2017, I think, maybe it was 18. I did 4 classes. I can't remember which class it was. I think it was 17. 4 classes in that event. Or it could be 18. I can't remember. 125, 250, 500, and C grade. I done 4 classes. I done 12 races over 2 days. I'm the only person in that event to have ever done 4 classes in that event. So I'm pretty proud to be doing that. Actually, 4 events was a huge effort. I had 2 of my own bikes, and I borrowed a bike for that event from one of my good mates. He lent me that bike, YZ250, so I had my 325, a 250, and a 125. So yeah, that was a very big day, and just some event posters that are saying Echo Valley, Mountain Man, get up there and do it. 2-Stroke Cup, not sure if they're having it this year. They didn't have it last year because of the Rona, which we all are very sick of at the moment, I'm sure. If they have Mountain Man, get up and do it. If they have 2-Stroke Cup, get up and do it. So the shed is nicely, it's pretty much done besides the other, I'll get my hand out of there. Besides the other stand for the grinder, it is done, thank God. I'm never moving again. If I am, I will have a huge garage sale and sell everything, because that has just been an insane task. So now that we're all set up, we can get the 380 up and getting built. I'm also going to start on doing bits and pieces on the drag car. So they will be coming in the next week or 2. I've got to find everything now for the KTM. It is in boxes, but I think it's over there somewhere. I'll get to it. I'll start digging it out. Everything's there. I've had the crank redone. I had that done by Ross McWaters 12 months now. I had the stuff for the Husky and the KTM done at the same time, but I got stuck into the Husky more. So that's finished. That is for sale. If anyone wants it, hit me up. Let's do a deal. I need to get rid of it. It's taking up space in my shed. I need to get the KTM up onto a workbench, get the engine together, and get from there. Frame's there, it's powder coated. Suspension's away, that's getting chasing bits for it, because I do want to run the original KTM upside down 50mm, conventional non-upside down 50mm forks, but they're getting hard to get parts for. So the magician out at Technic, Mr. Nick Dole, he's out there. He's been doing my suspension for almost 17 years. 2004, he started doing my suspension. He's done every bike. He's done my drag bike. He's done all my race bikes. He's done all my race bikes. He's done my WR500 that I had last year during Corona. I built that, rode it, sold it, took advantage of the Corona tax. Got some good money for that. Yeah, that was a nice bike. I will dig photos out and show that. That was a beautiful restored bike that I've done, WR500. Very rare. But that'll be enough for tonight, guys. I'll see you guys soon. Take it easy. Thanks, guys. Bye.